Alright guys, we have purchased a set of forks that go onto the tractor bucket, and I chose these because I don't have to take the tractor bucket on and off. Each week we get a load of, they call it spent produce, from a local grocery store, and we're going to add that as part of our chicken feed and to our compost systems. So it comes on a trailer and a pallet, and I'll show that to you in just a minute. But right now I'm just going to unbox these pallet forks. They're super heavy. They weigh about 100 pounds. Heavy duty pallet forks that will attach to the bucket on the tractor. So I'm going to get them unpacked, and I ordered these off of Amazon. They were shipped UPS. Luckily I was here to help unload them because they were super heavy for the guy that trying to get them off his truck. They're all steel, so it's not like everything can get hurt in here. Get them unpackaged, I'll show you what they look like. It is Farm Friday, so I am here on the farm all day today. For the rest of the day, I did go out and pick up our load of goods from the grocery store. But yeah, these look super nice. They're heavy duty, so it's got this that screws or unscrews to slide up on the bucket. And so now we're going to try them out and see how they work. Having not done this before, not sure how far apart to put them or where they go. Just I guess as long as they'll slide up on the pallet or underneath the pallet to the normal slot, should be okay. Be a pretty good spacing. That might be a little close, but we'll see how that goes. So let me show you how they go on there. So they just slide on. I've got this steel that's welded on right here, so it sits on the edge. Got these clamps that hold it on, and underneath it has this cleat right here that goes over. So they're pretty sturdy. Looks like they're very well made. These did come, they're part of the reason I ordered these. This particular brand is they're made by Titan, which is the same brand as some of the other tractor attachments that we've had good success with. So next I'm going to try them out and see if I can do this. surprisingly enough, the tractor won't lift it. So I'm not sure yet if I'm doing something wrong or if this weight is more than the capacity of the arms, which is like on the Yanmar, this is around 1,100–1,200 pounds. There's a lot of fruit and produce and watermelons and stuff on there. So I may have exceeded the weight limit for it. I'm going to try and take some of the stuff off the top and set it on the side and see if we can get it to lift it by taking a little bit of the weight off. Alright, so I've taken about a quarter of the weight off and so took a little bit of the weight off and let's see if we can lift it now into smaller amounts. So probably took off a couple hundred pounds of produce off of there. So let's find out if we can do it now. So however much weight that is, that seems to be able to lift that with no problem at all. But I'm not sure how much I took off, maybe a couple hundred pounds. Not that much difference. So I guess now I'm going to get this out to, some of it I'm going to give out to the chickens, and some of it is going to go immediately in the compost. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so you can see when I put a little bit of the weight off of this, just how heavy it was. It's made the whole tractor bounce. So these are all frozen. There were bananas in here as well. So you can just imagine how heavy that is, frozen, and the fruit is super heavy. So I'm going to put some of these out here for the chickens to enjoy the next few days. And we'll put the rest out in the compost. Where are you guys? There's a couple of you. Come on. I know they're hard right now. I'll give you something to do for a couple days. Hard as rocks, like little baseballs. So this is just the produce from one store. For both pallets ended up being about a week's worth from the store, but it just goes to show us, I mean, how much food is wasted in America every day, every week. These plums, other than being frozen, they still look beautiful in here. So we're going to put them to use. So all this organic matter will help heat up the compost. I'm going to spread them out here at the base, and then when I'm finished today, I'm going to turn all this over on top of it. Also thankful, kind of glad that we get to keep all this plastic out of the landfill for today anyway. We'll figure out what to do with it. Most likely we'll put it in the recycle bins and recycle all this plastic. It'll take a little bit of time to undo all these, but we fed the chickens. Now they're going to the compost to create soil for the gardens. So you can see I finished unpacking and unloading all the produce, the spent produce from the store. I've got about 100 feet spread out at the base of this compost pile, and my next task is to cover it all up with the mulch. So you can see there are melons, pears, plums, peaches, a little bit of citrus, there's some limes and lemons, potatoes, a little bit of all kinds of produce in there, and I think it'll be different each week that we do this. So we'll just spread it out at the bottom of one of these compost piles and continue working on developing the soil. Well, I have to say overall, I'm very happy with these forks. If I can get that loose, I'm really happy. It was made it a lot easier trying to get a pallet off of the trailer, and did a good job. And easy enough to take on and off. So just like all these Titan implements, I've had really good luck. I find that it's been really good equipment. So if you can find a better way, I mean, I know that this bucket comes off. It's got the quick releases, so I could take the bucket off and buy one that has the that mounts on the front end. But for ease of use, for as little as we're going to use this maybe once a week or so, I think that this worked out just fine, and it was a lot less expensive. I think I spent $100, maybe 150 on these, and it took them about a week to get here through Amazon. But all in all, they did a good job. So I'm going to take these off, and then we'll use this bucket and flip all that compost over the top